Hey, welcome to another episode of Super Stogie Bros. This is episode number 12. I'm Christian.
And I'm Nick. What's up, guys? How are y'all?
What's going on?
Nothing. How's it been going?
So this is an interesting episode we got going on today. What's going on with you?
Nothing. Sitting around being a fucking fat ass, breaking my diet. We found out what crumbled cookies were the hard way. If you have a crumbled cookies in your area, I highly suggest pick some up. That shit is amazing. So yeah, I've gored out on those for a little while. So my ketosis is gone. They're really, really good. And then I feel like shit for 2 days afterwards. Luckily, they only come out with new flavors once a week. So that's my cheat day. And then Monday, I pinched a nerve in my back at work because I have degenerative L4 and L5 and pinched a nerve in my back at work. So kind of gimped around all day, afternoon Monday, gimped around Tuesday, took off yesterday, went to the acupuncturist and got all pinned up, and then went to the chiropractor and got an adjustment. So, got home last night, felt a lot better. Woke up this morning, felt like $1,000,000. Went to work, skipped lunch, went to the gym at work, and was working out and pinched a nerve on the other fucking side of my back. So my stupid ass is done. Getting old sucks.
Mm-hmm. But your acupuncturist and your chiropractor are like, cha-ching!
Yeah, my acupuncturist is like, we'll just make a standing appointment 2 days a week for you, dumbass. Keep going to the gym and working out. I'm loving you right now. Gotta get this to tell this that it's not 20 years old anymore. I can't do the shit that I used to do 23 years ago. It's not possible. And I think I can. So I get in there and my dumbass tried to start deadlifting like 250, 300 pounds today, like right off the jump, first workout. I got the second set up, like locked it out, and did like the fourth one, and I felt, and I was like, maybe not a good idea. Dropped the bar. I was like, I'm done with this deadlift now. I'm done.
Gym stuff's over with. Time to go home.
Yeah. Was not a good decision on my part. And then I go to tell my wife, I was like, babe, I pinched a nerve in my back. She was like, again? You just went to the acupuncturist yesterday. I was like, yeah. She's like, how'd you do it? I was like, I was working out at lunch. She was like, that's it. Don't even talk to me anymore. You're a fucking idiot. So, yep.
Like, if I'm a fucking idiot, what are you? Because you married me.
Yeah, I tell her that all the time. She's like, you're so stupid. Like, you're so retarded. And I was like, and you're the one that married me knowing that I was this way. So really, if we're looking at this, who's the crazy one in this ordeal, in this venture? So how's the shop going? How's life in Lockhart?
It's going good, man. We had Cars and Cigars Saturday. We had about 10, 15 cars come out. We had a live band, and it was a pretty good turnout. So this month will be a lot bigger. We were kind of competing with another festival in an adjacent town. So, we had a pretty good turnout. And we're going to actually have I think an Ashholes meetup at the end of next month. So we'll have the Cars and Cigars and an Ashholes meetup at the same day, which will make it a pretty good event.
Nice. I heard you were having a meetup this weekend.
I don't know anything about that unless they planned it. Other than outside of me, I'll have to hit up the people to be up there.
Surprise!
Yeah, hey, if they show up, that's great. We'll throw a party. Yeah.
Cool.
So what's on the agenda today?
Cigarxpinay, right? Did I say it right?
I think so. Yeah.
Are you sure? Alyssa.
Yeah.
So I have murdered fuck out of her name like 50 times, like 100 times before we had her on. I'd be like, cigarxpinay. Fuck it. I'm from Alabama. I'm a redneck. That's just what we do. We fucking murder the shit out of all kinds of stuff. So, she's probably sitting backstage laughing. She's like, this dumbass. But yeah. So we got her on. So, you want to go ahead and bring her in?
Let's bring her in. There she is.
Hi guys.
Hey! Thanks for being on the show today.
Thank you for having me.
Did I get it right?
Yeah, you did.
Did I
You
get
did.
it right?
You got it right.
Got it right. So
How are you guys?
we're doing good. How are you?
Good. I'm just chilling at the lounge.
Cool. What lounge are you at?
So I'm at Cigar Club Sacramento in California.
Cool.
Nice.
Is that your home cigar lounge?
Yes, this is my home cigar lounge.
And you work there, right? You're like an apprentice cigar auto.
I am the bouncer here. I'm the security guard.
Wow. Yeah. There you go. All around everything.
If you're
Don't
causing
pop
some
off.
problems, I'm kicking you out.
Pop off that cigar lounge.
The muscle.
You'll lay the fucking smack down on that. Don't get the lunch. So awesome.
So tell us
So
tell us what we're smoking today.
Oh, yes. So today we're smoking AJ Fernandez New World Camaroon.
Nice.
Yes.
I couldn't find an AJ Fernandez Camaroon, so I'm just smoking a regular AJ Fernandez Camaroon. So
he can't find AJ Fernandez New World Camaroon because I bought all of them that he had at his store for my wife. That's a true story.
But so what do you usually cut? What is your cut of choice?
You know, it honestly depends. For this one, I did a straight cut, and for like the cigars that I smoke with larger ring gauges, I do V cuts.
Okay. What do you consider the larger ring gauges?
I usually do like between 50 to 56.
Okay. So these are box press, right? Y'all's the Cameroons are box press. Because it's box press, you go with the
straight cut.
The straight cut. Well, cool. Let's jump into it.
I put the V on it.
I went the V too.
I like the deep V.
So tell us a little bit about yourself.
Do you
How long have you
draw
been
your
smoking
cigars?
cigars? Oh, are we going to talk about the cold draw? Sorry. Go ahead, Nick. We'll talk about the. Do you cold draw?
Do you cold draw your cigars?
Sometimes.
I do because it's just
You
like
guys want to know?
one time
You guys
like
want to call what I call V cuts?
What do you call it?
Bitch cuts.
Coming in?
A bitch cut.
What was that? What the
A
hell?
bitch cut.
You know what Justine calls? She calls them vagina cuts because she says it looks like a vagina. That's what my wife calls them.
I was gonna go there too. Yes.
So why do you call it a bitch cut?
Say one more time.
Why do you call it a bitch cut?
Exactly what Nick said.
Oh.
The reason why you call it a vagina.
Not because like just girls cut it that way, or you're less of a man because you do a V cut.
Oh, no. Not at all.
I'm perfectly comfortable in my sexuality to socially accept a V cut wherever I go in public, because I'm perfectly comfortable with the man that I am, with whatever kind of cut. I mean, I'll do a straight cut, a punch cut, a crown cut or whatever. Manny says that Nick likes it deep. That's why I do the deep V. Manny, I haven't given one to you today yet, so there's your first. So, how long have you been working at the shop, Alyssa?
So good about maybe a month, but I'm in training mode right now.
Yeah. You're bouncer in training, so do they teach you like self-defense classes? You get to teach how to kick people's ass if they get out of line at the shop, or what?
Yeah, exactly. My favorite phrase right now, is I have the right to refuse service, so don't cause any problems.
Yeah, don't fucking pop off.
No.
Because I will take those cigars and shove them up your ass. You need to tell.
I will cut you with a V cut.
Hey, back the fuck up. Don't make me use my rose gold guillotine on that ass. It'll get serious.
So how long have you been smoking cigars?
About 11 years now.
Wow.
11 years. Yes.
What got you into it?
So a friend of mine introduced me to a Davidoff 3000, and I just fell in love with it. I fell in love with the flavor, the strength of the cigar, and so yeah, it's just been history.
So what's your favorite type of cigar?
I have a lot. I like Habanos, Nicaraguans. I like Camaroon, Corojo, Criollo. I can keep on going,
Just pretty much everything.
Yeah, just name all of it. How about you guys?
I like Maduro. I'm kind of getting into the because my wife's really big into Camaroon right now. So by marriage, I'm into Camaroons.
I tell people
this is
that
a really
I were to get stranded on an island and I was allowed to have one box with me, it would be this.
Wow. Now you're gonna make me want to have to go get it.
That's a very strong statement. That is very strong.
Yeah, it has a combination of spicy but not too peppery. It has little sweet notes to it, kind of rich, savory. Kind of reminds me of cinnamon cookies.
Okay.
Right?
Huh. I've never actually compared a cigar to cinnamon cookies before, but that's an interesting comparison. But I do like the Camaroon. I'm really starting to turn onto it because it does run like the whole gambit of flavor. It does right now. It's got a really spicy retro hail, and I like that. And then it kind of out. It'll have that nice leathery kind of sweetness to it, and then it kind of spices up again on the other end. And it does. It's a pretty good cigar. I like it.
Thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying it.
What is your go-to cigar? What is a cigar like when all else fails, that's going to be one that you absolutely enjoy and you can just go to it anytime?
And price point isn't an issue. I would say Plasencia, the either Alma Fuego or the Alma Fuerte.
Okay. If price point is an issue?
If it's not an issue.
No, but what if price point is an issue?
If it's an issue, okay, that's a great question. Hold on, let me walk into the humidor real quick. I'll be right.
Just look over your.
Not the one bottom, not the ones on the bottom.
Not the ones on the bottom. Right here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm 5'1", so the shelves are like.
You're 5'1"?
Yeah, I'm 5'1".
Tall. I'm
The little
only
T-Rex
6'3",
arms, too.
so that.
Wow.
So,
But I would say my go-to. Have you guys tried El Artista's Puro Ambar?
No.
no.
No? That might be one of my go-tos. You guys should try it. You guys can find it.
Yeah.
Smoke it.
It's
and
good.
Let me know. Yes, it's pretty good.
So Manny asked if you speak Spanish because he said you did a very good job of pronouncing that.
Oh no, I'm Filipino, so there's a huge Spanish influence on our language.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So are you going to PCA this year?
What was that?
Are you going to go to PCA this year?
I am. I'm going. I'm so excited.
Yeah, that's awesome. I'll have to meet up with you there.
Oh, are you going to?
Yeah, I'll be there.
Oh yeah. We have to meet up. That'd be so much fun.
What are you excited about seeing up there, meeting?
I really want to meet AJ Fernandez. I want to check out the Arturo Fuente booth, of course. Karen Berger.
I just got them in my shop. I've already sold out of the Habanos and the Connecticut's.
Right?
Yeah.
Yes, those are my favorites from her line. She's just amazing. I just love like everything that she stands for. You know, she's so passionate about it, and you could see it. You know, you could smoke it in her cigars.
And her story's crazy.
Yes.
Yeah.
How about you? Who are you trying to meet up with?
I'm interested in meeting Karen. I'm interested in meeting running into Matt Booth and James Brown from Black Label Trading Company.
Right, yeah.
I'm more of like a boutique guy, so I like a lot more of the boutique cigar company. So I'm not as much as to get into like, AJ or Arturo Fuente, but like man, I think Black Label Trading Company is probably the one I'm most excited about. But there's several other, like I'm going up there just to kind of rub elbows and kind of try to make some deals for our shop, and then see how we can go from there.
Nice. Yeah, I'm just now venturing into the boutique cigars, so I'm definitely looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Boutique cigars are the way to. They are fantastic.
It's a total different ball game. It's like it's smaller batch, but it's like they're super premium cigars, and the people that are making them are taking that time to really focus on the blends, right? Just like Karen, like really taking the time, as opposed to some of the more namer brands are kind of just dropping stuff out, and they're great cigars, nothing down to them, but like I just feel like boutique manufacturers right now are really driving the industry to get out like super premium cigars right now.
Right. Yeah.
Dude, is it just me, or is like every time you talk, I hear this like after it gets done? It sounds like somebody's like typing.
Well, it's after everybody talks. So after you talk, it does the same thing.
Fuck you, StreamYard. StreamYard sucks. So Manny was asking what this was when I was doing this. That's Christian rubbing it in my face that he's going to PTA because he had tickets for me to go, but my work would not allow me to get off. So that's rubbing it in my face.
You'll get to go again. We'll always have tickets.
We'll always have PCA.
We'll always have PCA to remember.
Guy in the shop. What's he
buying? What's he getting?
The guy getting Alyssa. Yeah, tell him that one.
He's back in the back. He's in the expensive area.
He's back in the high dollar shit section. So, do you have boutiques up there at your shop? Y'all have any like Room 101 dappers or anything like that?
So we're looking to get that in. We have Caldwell's in. We have I'm trying to remember like every aisle right now.
It's hard when you got a big humidor like that.
Yeah.
And you got a little bitty one like mine where you just stand in the middle and you just turn in a circle.
We have 3 aisles.
Wow.
3 aisles, and then all the walls are kind of like filled up. And then each row has like shelves on each side.
Wow.
Big timer. Hey, do you have any famous people come there? Cigar Sessions ever come there? He's like
Not yet. So that's what our plan is for this PCA is, to meet up with some of the big names and see if we can get them in, like Rocky Patel, AJ Fernandez, maybe Arturo,
yeah.
maybe Karen. We did have I don't know if you guys heard of Casa de Sueños. They're based out of San Jose, California. We've had them here for one of our events. It went super well. Yeah, they're amazing. They have like great quality in their cigars.
You need to work on getting Cigar Sessions to come there. He's like uber famous. Yeah, he's like. I'm sorry, I was reading the comment. But if you could come there, he's like uber famous, like super insta famous. And if he comes there and posts one picture in your shop, like sales go up.
Right, that's good to know.
Yeah. So what got you going on? Good. What got you going on Instagram? What?
Oh, okay. So you know what? That's a great question. So it started off as a regular Instagram profile. I would post like, different types of food that I would eat and whatnot. But I started noticing that, I posted more like cigar posts. So over time, I was like, you know what? Let me just turn this Instagram profile into a cigar blog.
Yeah.
This is how it turned out, and then came up with cigarxpinay. It's of course cigar, which is given, and then pinay is like a Filipino slang term for a girl. So cigarxpinay.
Ah, there you go. Okay.
And then you started making fast patches and stickers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
How's that going for you?
It's good. So I only have 2 patches left, and right now I'm actually working with my digital artist to come up with a summer edition. So that'll be exciting to get the proofs on those.
Cool. Yeah, you need to save me one of your patches. Let's do a patch trade.
What was that?
I said you need to save me one of those patches. Let's do a patch trade.
Let's do it. Let's do a patch trade.
And then you got like badass stickers too. They say, what is it? Stay positive on it.
Oh,
Isn't
yes,
right?
yes. So I was just trying that out. So I found those stickers on Amazon, and which is really nice. There's a bunch of little motivational quotes and stuff like that. So I figured, why not, add that in there and brighten up your guys' day.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Thank you.
So when did you start seeing a big uptick in your Instagram? Like as soon as you turned it into the cigar, did you start seeing an automatic big increase in your Instagram?
I did. It's been kind of slow, I think, but the turnaround's been pretty decent. Especially when whenever I do like the merchandise posts, any giveaways, any lives with other cigar influencers. That's when I see a spike in numbers.
Cool.
Mm-hmm. I can tell you how we found you. My wife was scrolling through Instagram. She was like, "Holy shit! Look, it's another Asian girl with the undercut. Look at her hair. I love her hair." And I was like, Justina's got the same side too. Love her hair. I love it. It's so awesome. And I was like, then follow her. Reach out. See if she's got a patch. Like, she's like, "Oh, and look, we both smoke the same kind of cigars." I was like, holy shit, then call her and y'all become best cigar friends. Like, I don't really know what's going on here, but yeah,
I love it.
Yeah,
So
she
she
loves
is
you to death.
I love Justina. She's awesome.
Yeah.
She has a beautiful soul. Beautiful.
Yeah. But she's pretty amazing and they're really hot too. So I like that.
Yeah, we definitely
But
need
yeah,
to hang out. Let her know.
yeah.
Let her know.
So we
We have a girls' night.
need
Yeah, you had a girl. Did we just become best friends?
Can we have
Yes.
besties?
So we're your first podcast, huh?
Yes. Oh my gosh, guys, I was super nervous.
Why? Why? You saw the one with Stogie chick, right?
Yes, yeah.
So
Yep,
I mean, you
watched
kind of knew what
episodes last night. I was
you
like,
watched. So then you knew what you were getting into.
kind of.
yeah. If you saw the Stogie Chick episode, you saw me doing this the whole time. This is what I did.
He was mad because he was lagging the whole episode.
I was lagging so bad, like I kept interrupting everybody every time I was talking. So I'm like, fuck this. I'm just going to shut up and smoke this cigar and not just be pissy. So I just sat over here sulking the whole time. And in the Stogie Chick episode, Cigar Sessions was there. He was on that episode. He was in the background. That was her assistant.
Oh.
So he lives in Rancho Cucamonga.
That's down south.
Cucamonga?
Yeah.
Rancho Cucamonga.
Remember, he's from Alabama.
Yeah,
That's right.
I'm from Alabama. I have that buys me a pass on everything that I mispronounce. I'm just proud of myself for getting like 7 words right a day. That's it.
Hey, you got my name correct, so.
I did. It only took me 8 tries to do that. Progress.
How was the pronunciation? How was it?
Which one? The mispronunciation?
Yeah, the first one, what was it? Cigarxpinay?
Cigarxpinay. Cigarxpinay.
It's French.
Yeah.
I actually like that pronunciation better. I might change it to that.
Don't do that. Then you have to claim you're from Alabama and people will think you're a redneck
Don't
too.
don't Frenchify it.
So, Alyssa, what do you like to pair with your cigars?
My iced vanilla latte. Just for you guys, because I know you guys don't drink. So I got coffee to pair with my cigar.
Wow, that's like the first person that realized that we don't drink.
Yep. My favorite is caramel macchiato quad shot.
Ooh. Oh,
That's what I like.
must be wired.
Oh no. No, I can
No?
drink that shit and go to No, I can drink that and go to bed.
I'm jelly. I'm so jelly. Like I crave for coffee at nighttime, but I can't because it'll keep me up all night.
I drink like 3 energy drinks a day, but it's the 0 calorie, 0 sugar energy drinks like Bang and Rain.
Bang.
And then I suck these things down like they're going out of style. Like this is my go-to to pair with cigars. Like this whole big ass beautiful Skyview Creations cup right now, 32 ounce, is filled with 0 sugar Dr. Pepper. So,
That's pretty dope. I need to get me one.
Christian pairs his cigars with sweet tea.
Mm-hmm.
But I love drinking coffee when I smoke cigars. And I just got on, so my buddies, Cigar ATM, Andrew, and then Doc Holden put me on a new cigar, and I just ordered it. Or put me on some new coffee, and I just ordered it, and it is called Tobacco Patch Coffee. Have you guys heard about this yet?
No.
Tobacco Patch Coffee. It's a father and a son that started a coffee company that pairs with tobacco with cigars.
They're
They
all
have
named.
like
They're all named after a cigar. Right.
yeah, there's the Matra, the Espresso, the Habano, the Patches Blend, the Coho, the Honey Habano, the Connecticut, and the Maduro. They have sampler packs. I just ordered one off Etsy. It's shipping to me like shipped out today, and I'm so freaking excited about this. I cannot begin to explain it. It is going to be awesome because they've been talking about it for like 2 weeks on live videos, and I'm like, oh shit, I gotta try it. I got some of that coming.
I saw that Stogie chick did a live video with. She got a sample pack in, like yesterday, I think, or something.
Oh yeah.
That's the only reason I know.
You probably ordered it after me.
Probably.
And then got it to me. So, no, but then like Legion Concept Coffee. No, man. But Legion Concept Coffee, this is part of my single dad 2 weeks when Justin's on night. Kids come out like every 5 seconds too. But Legion Concept Coffee, their coffee is actually brewed in the same or grown in the same valley as the tobacco that they roll their cigars out of. So it pairs really, really well with their cigars.
Wow.
And if you haven't had a Legion Concepts Magnus, you've got to try one of those cigars.
I haven't.
I may actually bring you one to PCA just so you could try it.
It's like a little love nugget cigar. It's like this big. And he rolls it with a teaspoon or is it a tablespoon?
Tablespoon.
Of vanilla custard pipe tobacco that he sprinkles in the cigar. So the cold draw on that thing is unbelievable.
It literally tastes like a cupcake.
I might eat that.
It's tempting.
It literally, your cold draw tastes like a cupcake. And then the aroma, when you light it, it just fills the room with that smell. It's awesome.
But it's not enough to be like a infused cigar. You just get like a little bit of the flavor on the retro hail. So it's not like infused. You expect it to be infused with the way it smells and the way it tastes on the cold draw, but it's not, which is really, really nice. So, and then I've gotten into espresso too because Wicked Cigar Club is just Manny on here gave me a personal Zoom lesson on making espresso. I just bought an espresso machine, and I have to say that I'm becoming quite the expert at espresso making.
Okay.
Not a teacher, but a student. So Alyssa,
Bernie's on top of his game today on the comments.
who Bernie?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's all over me.
There. So Alyssa, how many cigars do you smoke a day? Like 2, 3 a day? Do you get free cigars when you smoke all the time at the shop?
You know what? I can easily hit 3 cigars a day. Right. And of course, you have certain occasions and events, sometimes 5. But it depends on the size also. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, just sitting at the lounge or just being at the lounge, I put 3 a day on a regular day. And then an event, just sitting down smoking with people individually, you end up smoking a lot more.
Right? And you have so much options to choose from.
Yeah.
Yeah, it can get you into a lot of trouble.
Yeah. Or when reps come in and just start laying down samples in front of you, you're like, okay.
You're like, sure.
Mm-hmm.
How about you guys?
I tell you what, Alyssa's probably got it even better than you. I know because when me and Justina went to our home lounge up here and they had their big 10-year anniversary, like they brought in all the reps, and Justina walked around and she'd come back over to me with like handfuls of cigars. There'd be like handfuls. I'm like, where did you get that? She's like, that rep over there just gave me this handful of cigars, and it was like 20. So I walk over and I'm like, hey man, it's like the I don't know, Caliph rep or whatever, and I was like, hey man, I was like, you got any cigars? I was like, I'm an ambassador, and I held up my like, yeah, and he gives me one cigar, and it was like this big. It was like that big around, and like.
But it helps to be pretty, and it helps to be a woman.
Yeah, fucking Gurkha rep gave Justina a $300 triad cigar. $300. And he was like, here. He said she was in the lounge, and he was like, hey, do you like Gurkhas? And her response was, no. And he was like, oh, have you tried these triads? And she was like, no. Is it made by Gurkha? And he was like, yeah, like the upper line. She was like, no, I've never had it. And he was like, well, here, take one. So we took it and we brought it home and we sent it to Cigar Wayne.
You know, Nick, what you should do next time is put a wig on.
Yeah, you're pretty enough to pull that off.
Put a wig on, maybe show some leg. You know, that might.
I usually just show my ass like that.
No, you got to go home and you got to watch like a Medea movie or Big Mama's House or Mrs. Doubtfire. Get some pointers and then go into a cigar lounge like that, and you'll probably get a bunch of stuff.
Well, during keto, I've lost 33 pounds, so my man boobs have dropped from like a C cup to like a small A cup. So I don't really have that to jiggle around.
I think they make bras that fix that.
Yeah.
I used to give them the old shit.
Give them the old shimmy.
I'd give them the old shimmy shake, and they'd be like, oh, and they'd give me cigars, but I don't think it was because they liked it. I think they wanted me to stop and get the fuck away from them. So, like, if I give you cigars, will you leave me the fuck alone? And that works.
That works too.
Hey.
Like, my eyes.
Yeah. Please go away. Please go away.
I give you cigars, will you leave me the fuck alone? But yeah.
Like, how many cigars do I have to give you to get away from me?
So, Alyssa, do you ever long ash your cigars?
No. I can't. They keep on falling on me.
Too much work. I just don't.
See, my problem was when I first started smoking cigars, I would smoke them too fast, and it would like give a real like a cigarette type cherry on it. So I started, you know, we like our second episode we had cigar nut. Yeah, second episode we had cigar nut on here, and so like the whole episode I just shut the fuck up and I was watching and then we herf with him a lot, so I watched and I listened, and I was like, okay. He was like, you only draw on your cigar about once every 30, 45 seconds, and it slows your burn down. The ash keeps the temperature of your cherry right about where it should. Typically, you want like an inch and a half. So I started doing it, and then I would really start getting the flavors that I'd hear people talking about on the retro hail. I'd start getting all the notes that the blender's trying to, you know, setting you up for on the blend, and I was just like, oh shit, this works great. Plus it makes really good pictures on Instagram. And then so I just started doing it. Now it's like every cigar I start doing, I get about 3 or 4 inches down, and then I end up wearing it after that. So yeah, whatever.
But now he just looks bougie, sitting there smoking a cigar like this.
Yeah,
exactly.
And that used to be when I first met Nick. That was his word. Bougie, like, oh, that bougie motherfucker, or, you know, that bougie ass cigar lounge or whatever, and now he's the bougie one of all of them.
Not bougie. Bougie people smoke bougie cigars.
Says the guy that bought the entire box of Camaroons that I had, so I couldn't smoke one on the podcast.
This is not a bougie cigar, though. I did just get bougie cigars. I did pick up some Opus X, so I did have, and then I had a buddy of mine do a cigar swap for some, and he swapped me some Opus X for some stuff. And he only smokes Opus X and Davidoff, so I got the Opus X. And so, hey, Alyssa knows him. She did a cigar swap with him. That's the first time I talked to you.
Oh yeah.
She got smoking. Did you ever get his cigars that he sent you?
I did.
Smoking sticks? What was it?
I haven't really looked.
How do you I can't, when cigars come in, I look every single time, like right away. That's like the first thing that I open. You're like, I got them in. You know, I haven't really looked at them.
Exactly. Like, hey, look, a bag of cigars. I'm just gonna put them in my humidor.
But they could have been like flat goods.
I got 2 bags of cigars today, and I know what both of them were. I can tell you that was the first thing I opened, just like Christian said. When I got home, I was like, ooh, boxes. Opened them up. I got some 357 Cigar Event cigars. They're Sonic Company. I picked up their cigar sample pack, and then I got a pack from Christian. So I got my samples that when the reps come in, because I'm part owner of Elion Cigar, when the reps come in, he drops the samples they give and divvies them out between the owners. So every once in a while, I get a random sample pack of cigars from Christian. Bougie hard ass. Hey, Manny. Number 2 tonight. Number 2.
That's my jelly bean.
That's me. I'm Jelly Bean. He's my sweet cakes, and I'm his. My wife's okay with this too.
It's McBougie jelly bean.
Bougie jelly bean. Yeah, there you go.
I don't know where it started. Like one day, I'm sitting at the house. I think it was like a Saturday or Sunday, and my was like, "Bleh." I picked it up. Me and Justin hadn't even got out of bed. It was like 8 o'clock in the morning. He was like, "Hey, Jelly Bean," and I was like, my response was, I don't know where the fuck that came from, but what's up, dude?" And he was like, "Nothing." He said, "I just think it's a good name for you." I was like, "Okay, whatever." And it's just stuck. Now it's Jelly Bean. So I started calling him Sweet Cakes. And then we just initiated Bear too. We got Gummy Bear. Gummy Bear is Joe from Evil Empire Cigar Club. He is Gummy Bear. It is what it is. Like I said, I'm comfortable enough in my cigar sexuality that I can take that label and run with it.
That just goes to show me where I stand in his friend zone. Because I didn't even get a nickname.
Oh, Nick.
I know, right?
Nick,
Not me. I didn't come up with the nickname. I didn't start the nickname thing. Manny. That's Manny's fault.
So then right now.
Oh, no, don't put him on the spot.
If you had to give Chris a nickname, what would it be?
Snuggly Bear.
Look what Bernie wrote.
Look at there. Snuggy Bear Christian.
Snuggle Bear.
And that was way too fast for me and Bernie. We're like this. We are like this. Snuggly Bear Christian. That's it. He's my Snuggly Bear. Sweet Cheeks.
Oh, there's a lot of nicknames coming through.
There's fucked up people on Earth. On this video watching, you have no idea the nicknames that are probably coming through right now. Bernie said, "I said it before." Ooh, that's a good one. Jolly.
Oh man.
I know. I think I like Snuggly Bear better.
Manny likes candy. Manny likes candy.
At first, I thought I read it as Jolly Rancher Poop. I'm like, what?
Poop. That's how I read it first too. When I first saw it on the comments, I was like, "What?"
So, Alyssa, you did watch the Stogie chick episode?
I did, yes.
You saw me like over here all pouty. Did you see Chris like a 16-year-old girl talking to her first crush? He's like this the whole time.
I did see that. It was all like,
What? Get out of town. Shut the.
Giggling, he's like, you're so funny.
I had to step my game up because Nick was over there pouting the whole time.
Stepping his game up and like googly eye and the whole different shit. I was pouting.
and Nick,
I was
he had some
throwing
like,
up in my mouth.
he had these like cute little giggles too at the same time. I don't know if you heard those giggles. Did you hear those giggles?
I didn't giggle.
You did giggle.
No way. Whatever. Y'all are getting me all red. I'm getting all flushed now.
Yeah, he's like, oh, you're so funny. He was blushing the whole entire time. It was awesome. I don't do
No way.
that shit.
Me neither. I don't do that. I mean,
Yeah.
she's not even my type.
Sure.
She's not. Nick, you've seen my wife.
I can see it on Nick's expressions.
Nick
Look.
has seen my wife. If anybody's more my type, it would be you than her.
He's
So-
putting the moves on another one. We
What?
cannot have-
Wait. Are you talking about Nick? Are you talking to Nick?
Yes.
No,
Yes,
I'm
about
talking
me.
He was talking
It's not
about
about
you,
you.
Alyssa. We cannot have women on this show because Christian tries to put
What?
the moves on every one that comes
I
on.
have not tried to put the moves on her.
He is super stogie pimping. That's what Christian does on the show. Like, you get a girl on here, he's super stogie pimping quickly. Just, you open the door, and he steps right in on that one. That's just how he's fly. You got to watch out for him. He is slick Willie.
Hi, Chris.
Whatever. I'm going to be pouting like you the whole time now.
I just like giving Christian shit. And he gets all pissy and pouty about it.
Chris, you're kind of feisty, Chris.
I am?
Yeah, I got a little feisty side.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes.
See, that's what I'm the nice one in this group, and Christian's just a giggly bear pimping. That's it.
Whatever.
Then he gets his panties in a wad. Whatever. I'm
Whatever.
taking my
Whatever.
ball and going home. Young kiss
That's
my
it.
ass.
I don't want to be a creeper.
It's a little too late. I'm kidding.
Oh. Oh. He lost it.
It landed in the ashtray though, so that's a plus. So Alyssa, cool fact that nobody probably knows, you are an ambassador for one of our sponsors.
I am. For a Hennessy cigar. I'm super stoked. Yes, if you guys
should be.
haven't tried their cigar, you have to.
Go ahead, pitch it. Pitch it.
Pitch it, girl.
Yes, and I told Kathy too. I told her straight up that you can tell how much dedication and passion goes into those cigars. The whole family vibes, the whole just community. It's just, I love it. Speaking of community,
Have you seen their commercial yet?
I have.
They did a really, really good job on it. So that's their Brogan.
Yeah,
They're Brogan.
Brogan Band.
What are y'all called? Like Brogan's Heroes? Is that what it is?
Brogan Band.
Yeah, but no, y'all. What did they call? Did they call y'all Brogan's Heroes? What did they call you guys? I saw some post that had, but there's 3 of them on it, isn't there? There's you, Miss Smokes, and She is Smoking. Are those the 3 ambassadors?
There's more than that. They've got a couple guys. They got Bernie's an ambassador.
There's 8 of us.
Dang. So, calendar shoot for Melissa and I for July.
I bring the package.
December.
I bring the package.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. If anybody's a creeper, that's Bernie.
Yeah. Bernie, the only package you're bringing is the package for the guys of Cigar Calendar. We are coming out with that.
I think that's what he meant.
It is going to happen. Me and Southern Outlaw, we're actually going
You
to.
hope so.
No, it's going to happen.
What does package mean?
Mm-hmm.
Well, listen, and I'll tell you. So we're going to the beach the last 2 days of August, first 2 or 3 days of September, and we're going to do our photo at the beach. And me and Southern Outlaw have got matching cigar thongs, but neither one of us has any bit of an ass. So we're going to be facing backwards into the sunset. And when the wind blows, it turns our thongs to like the windshield wipers, like they go back and forth because we don't have a butt to keep them in place. There's a crack that runs down the middle of our back. That's going to be we're going to be the June, the centerfold for the calendar. That's what's going to happen. And then we got Mach 1, who's a cop, and he's going to be Johnny Law is his name. And he's got some assless straps in his policeman outfit that he's going to be in. It's going to be sexy. Bernie's going to be Mr. September. He's laying out shirtless with his arm up like this because that's the same pose that he's in every on a hearse. So it's going to be pretty awesome. There's a bunch of us. We got 13 different guys, 12 different months. It's going to be sexy calendar.
Okay.
Make sure to keep your eyes peeled.
All right. Is anybody going to try to do the helicopter and get a silhouette of that?
Yeah.
What ideas out there?
Whatever floats the boat, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we don't. Both of us. We have this. Me and Clint live by the same motto. We don't have an ass at all, but we say that you can't have light on both sides of the moon. One side of the moon always has to be dark, and I would much rather it be that side of the moon that's dark, where I have the flat back. This side, that side of the moon.
Manny's got the right comment. Manny's got the right comment going on.
Yeah.
No, I'm having a blast.
I'm gonna get served like a restraining order before PCA.
Yeah. Yeah. He's gonna be like, you're gonna be at PCA, and he's gonna come on the elevator and be like, "Hey, Alyssa," and you're gonna fuck, run. You'll hold up like the 27 cigars.
I'll be
like a wall, and you'll just be running down the hallway.
Oh, it's Chris.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hey, Kathy's on here right now. Hey, Kath.
Hey, Kathy.
So, Christian, do you want to do the commercial right now?
Yeah, let's do the commercial. Let's do our little sponsors. So we'll go with our first sponsor.
Tennessee Cigar Co. was built on the concept that the reward of hard work is enjoying the finer things in life. Our hand-rolled cigars are the reward for your hard day's labour. HCC cigars are available in 4 blends, including our sweet signature blend and 9 vitolas, including our uniquely rolled Perfecto we call the Clonakilty. Our cigars are made from the finest wrappers, binders and long leaf fillers. Each stick is hand-rolled by 4th-generation Cuban torcedores and shipped fresh to your door for the ultimate experience. What are you waiting for? Visit www.hennessycigarco.com today.
So yeah, That Kathy, I promise you, I'm working on the new commercial for that with the music. I'll get to it. I've just been busy, but I will get it done.
That commercial,
But
that commercial fucks me because I'll be sitting here and my cigar's over here and the smoke's coming up on the screen and I'm like, from my cigar, it looks so real. And then I'll realize that my cigar's like right here next to my face and I'm like, oh, dumb. So, Alyssa, how are you enjoying your cigar?
Complete bliss.
Good.
she's like,
It's really good. I'm glad I'm starting to get into Camaroons because they're really good cigars. Like, I thoroughly enjoy it. And this Fernandez, like, they're all, the burn is freaking phenomenal. I'm keeping it this way because I don't want you to see where it's starting to split on the backside of it, where it's busting out on me. But it's still got a good burn even though it's busting out.
so Nick, you want to talk about our other sponsors real quick?
Absolutely. So I've already mentioned them once, but Alyssa, have you seen any of the Skyview Creation Cups?
What was that?
Skyview Creation?
No.
It's
I
one of our.
haven't.
So she makes like Yeti style cups, but she personalizes them for you. So this one's like one Justina bought for me, and my wife is cracked out on these. Like she gets more cup boxes than I get cigar boxes, which is ridiculous. But like this one, they put my logo on and established 2020, and then you go to the back, and it's like got stars and stripes, and it looks wooden, and then it's just a Yeti style thermos cup.
Ooh,
It's pretty awesome.
nice.
And they do all kinds of them. Like this one is the first Justina bought me with hard ash on it, and the knuckles actually glow in the dark. And she makes these for you, and then Christian showed ours. We have like our own Super Stogie Bros. It's got us on both sides. So she'll
How can I
do
get
like
one of
any
those?
personalized.
You want a Stogie Bros one or one for yours?
Yeah, the Stogie Bros one.
Yeah, but she can do one for you. Like if you send her your logo, like a digital copy of your logo, she can put your logo on the cup, and she does them like Justina's got like 90 Miss Hardash cups, and she's got like all pretty ones, and then she's got one that has like teeth with like a bullet in her mouth, and then there's bullet holes all throughout the cup. She's got her logo on the backside, so she's got some really
Nice.
girly ones, and then bad. And then she makes cigar cups too. So the cup actually looks like a cigar leaf. It's got the veins in it and everything, and then she'll put the band around the bottom of it. And I got one with the hard logo on it. And then when you pour coffee in it and take the top off of it, it actually looks like there's smoke, like cigar smoke rolling out of the cigar. So it's pretty badass. So
Yeah.
Stogie Creation 256 is her Instagram, and then she's on Facebook as well. If you guys want to order a cup, I highly suggest you do that. Get on there and hit up Ashley and let her know what your design is, and she'll hook it up for you. And they're anywhere from $35 to $65, $75, depending on like I got a water mug. That one's I think is like $75, but they're fantastic cups. They'll keep your coffee hot. They'll keep your drinks cold. Awesome. So go check them out.
Our next sponsor is Big Ash Smoke Book. The Big Ash Smoke Book is probably one of the best comprehensive cigar journals on the market right now. Lace has taken a great concept of journaling your cigars to keep track of the ones you like, the ones you dislike. They're fully customizable. You can send your logo in, you get a customized book. You can also pick up the Super Stogie Bros book at the bigashsmokebook.com/Super Stogie Bros. He goes into super depth of like all the different flavors and profiles and things. Gives you a section to put your bands. Gives you the glue and a pin to go with it. So go check him out at the Big Ash Smoke Book on Instagram and the bigashsmokebook.com to order yours today.
So our other sponsor is Legion Concepts. So Josh at Legion Concepts makes a ton of amazing shit. So one of our new favorite things is Skull cigar rests. This is mine. And of course, I ordered this one, and then my wife went and ordered like 14 of them. So she's got like glittery ones, pink ones, black ones, gold ones, brown ones, purple ones. They're all kinds of stuff. They also do coffee, like I spoke of earlier. They do acrylic humidors. Is that what it is, Christian? Yeah, acrylic humidors where he'll etch on top of it. And then he does Lanceros. So if you like Lanceros, he's got Legion Concepts Lanceros, and then he's got the Legion Concept Magnus, which is what we were talking about earlier. That is just a little flavor bomb of a cigar. He just dropped some apple pie flavor cigars, which I have some sitting inside resting right now that I'm going to break out, and I cannot wait for those. But my wife told me that if I smoke before I smoke them with her, that she will take my life in my sleep. So it is sitting there just waiting for her to get home from work, probably. But hit up Legion Concepts. He does not have a Instagram page. He does not have a website. He's just on Instagram. You can hit him up, Josh, and he will hook you up with cigars or whatever it is that you want. Also, Legion Concept cigars are available at ellioncigarshop.com. You can check them out there and pick them up from that spot. So, Alyssa, do you want to plug your lounge or your patches or anything like that? You want to give a little plug to?
Are ever in Sacramento, California, come through, check out Cigar Club. We have a wide selection of cigars. We have a pretty decent sized lounge, so come through. Lastly, regarding my patches, I'm working on my summer edition, so keep an eye out for those. Patches, stickers, magnets, same thing as last time, but I think you guys will have fun with the summer edition.
Cool.
That'd be awesome too.
And lastly, go by and check out Elion Cigar, cigarclub.com or ellioncigar.com. We have a wide variety. Everything that's in our humidor is on our website now. Everything, all the shipping and stuff is set up. You can go on and you can order. If you use Lion Fam as a promo code, you'll get 10% off your first purchase. Go on there and check it out and get some stuff. I also get the LCA release cigars. We're dropping tomorrow the Room 101 Murder Hornet. I've got a small amount that's going to go on the website. And then I have the majority of them going to be in shop. We also have the fruit leather cigars available on the website now. If you want to go on there and pick some up, they're right up Nick's alley. So if you've got the same flavor profile as Nick, the halfway point of that cigar is pepper slapped in your face.
I will be smoking one tomorrow, so I will let you know. Manny said his shipping still $27.
For you, yes. No, it's not. It was a button that I clicked that did not unclick, so now shipping is regular price for priority, or you can do first class, which is usually a little bit smaller, depending on your package. But now it's based on weight, not based on size of package.
So, Alyssa, what's coming up in the future for you? Like, what do we have to look forward to coming from cigarxpinay?
I don't know yet. One day at a time.
One day.
One day at a time.
You know what I would love to see? This is just personal kind of want, and I've been pushing another Sister of the Leaf to do this. I'm not going to make any names on which Sister of the Leaf that would be, but just another Sister of the Leaf that I know. I think y'all should have a lot more like women's live videos and women's stuff like that, because I really, really like the fact that the Sisters of the Leaf are becoming a lot more active on Instagram, and you're starting to see their presence a lot more. And I really love the fact that like they don't, like a lot of the new Sisters of the Leaf don't have to sexualize themselves to get followers. It's actually they want you to appreciate like their taste in cigars and their knowledge about cigars and just stuff like that. And I know I love seeing that. So I would love to see like either live videos or like Sister of the Leaf podcast or like a Sister of the Leaf convention. I know that I saw something coming up where they have something like that. The Sisters of the Leaf. I don't remember what it was, but Cinnabon, whatever. She's got something going on with that. I think that's really cool. So I would love to personally. I love watching good-looking women talk about cigars that know about cigars. So that would be something really cool.
Yeah,
that I would
definitely.
put a request.
I'll work on that. Maybe with Justina.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That would be good. We have a platform too that we could make that happen.
Yeah,
easily.
definitely.
You have to worry. The only thing you'd have to worry about is shitty, laggy service and after every time you talk. So that only happens because I think StreamYard fucking hates me and Christian, so they just do this to us.
That's funny.
You guys know it. Alyssa's a comedian too. Like about what was it, Christian, about like an hour and a half ago, we're sitting there, I'm getting the kids dinner and stuff like that. Just messaged her and she's like, "What time am I supposed to jump on?" And I told her, I put my phone down and I'm getting fish sticks ready, and I get a text. My phone goes off, and I pick it up, and it's like, "Oh shit, my phone died, guys. I'm not gonna be able to make it tonight." And I was like, "Oh fuck, this is a problem. We're like 30 minutes out, and this is a problem." And then it's like, bzz. I was like, "Oh yeah, my heart just shit in its pants." So, yeah, that was not a good joke. I didn't appreciate that at all. I'm just kidding. So, yeah. But it's all good. I laughed afterwards after I swallowed my heart back down into my chest from my throat.
So, Alyssa, tell us a little bit about your experience with the cigar community and your feelings about how the Instagram cigar community has been to you and to the community in general.
Yeah, no. So I love our Instagram community. Where we support each other, we help each other grow. I mean, we instill self-confidence, in one another, and that's what I really love about our cigar community. We reach out to each other, we help each other grow, and that's the most important part of it. No one's trying to take each other down. It's not a competition. We want success for each other. We want to see each other, bloom.
Yeah. That's what I think. That's one of the things the reason why we started this whole podcast is that we wanted to empower the community. We wanted to introduce people to new players in the cigar community and just like introduce people to how great this community is. And when I first got on it, me and Nick connected almost instantaneously. And I think because of the fact of COVID, we were able to do these virtual herps and we'd be able to meet each other. Like I would have never met Nick if COVID wouldn't have happened, right? We wouldn't have been able to get on virtual herps or meet these clubs or, had the relationship that we've had if it weren't for that, because we're in totally different states. So I would have just met people in my local shops or whatever. We would have never been able to sit down with you and kind of talk to you about your shop and like the community and everything. So
phone call came through. Sorry.
The relationship that we've had.
Oh my goodness.
This side. No, yeah, basically, in a nutshell, Christian's COVID gave him the best thing he's ever had in his life, and that was me. It put me in Christian's life. It brought us together. And no, I'm just kidding. Yeah, but it has. That's like we talk about a lot. See what I'm saying? I mean, it's contagious. But we bitch about COVID a lot, but I think one of the best things that came out of COVID was Zooming, and everybody, because like we have now what me and Justin consider family all over the country. I mean, I've met Christian one time when I went down there for the grand opening of the Elion Cigar Shop, and then I met people like Smoking Dog Poppy and Cigar Nut and who else? Jason Jolly was down there. Texas Shine. He does Jolly Jerky. If you haven't had that, you need to try it. It's amazing.
Crazy Vet.
Yeah. Well, I haven't met Crazy Vet yet. He wasn't down there this weekend.
Oh, he wasn't down there, yeah.
But yeah, we met ZZ Top and all those guys. Vince, met all those cool people, and then Ice and Sticks on Instagram, and then we go down to Destin. And last year we call him, and I was like, "How far are you from Destin?" He's like, "About an hour and a half." I was like, "Me and Justin are going down for a week. Why don't y'all come down?" So him and his wife came down, and then we all met up and went to Clutch of Smoke's birthday party last year. That was awesome, and I got to meet other people and all these guys. And soon I'll be meeting my buddy Bernie, and then I know Miss Ford, Miss Thang, watching right now. She's supposed to take a trip to Alabama, and I got to meet my Red Dimes down there in Texas. That was awesome. But there's just, it's so cool. And we herf with each other. Like, I don't know if you herf a lot, Alyssa, but we herf a lot. Like, we're usually getting on. Me and Justina don't like smoking cigars by ourselves, so we'll get on. She's got about 10 cigar boyfriends on Instagram. She cheats on me like every 2 weeks that she's on night shift. She has like a daily herf with Clint, who's Southern Outlaw, and then Dirty Red. She herfs with them every single day, and then Bernie's like our brother from Pittsburgh. We herf with him all the time too. So it's just really nice. Like, and I talk to these people more than I talk to like my real life family. So that's why we call them family, because we're closer to them and they know more shit that's going on in our lives than our real life.
That was beautiful, Nick. That was beautiful.
Beautiful. And you'll get to meet a lot of them on the herf next Thursday.
You'll get to meet probably the most famous Instagram person that there is on the live herf next Thursday. And Christian started a couple of his little sound bites, but the Frog Cigar Wayne.
Frog Man.
I ain't stripping.
Stulak. Yep. We had Paul Stulak on the show. He got on our herf the next Thursday, and him and Wayne had like this bromanic, what would you say, Christian? I'd say explosion. Like just this explosion of bromance.
Cigargasm.
Yeah, we put them together, and it's a beautiful thing.
Y'all got the wrong motherfucker now.
That's Wayne. Have you played the song yet?
No, not yet.
I hear the train coming. It's rolling in the bend. I don't know what the hell's going on, but the Super Stogie brothers with Nick and Christian.
That's gold. It's gold.
That is
gold.
We've had a couple people reach out to us about record contract, but we can't pinpoint him out like that. He's like our Insta dad, so we don't really do that. Yeah. So it'd be awesome if you don't hurt. I highly suggest you start. It's pretty awesome. We've gotten to where little Cisco Kid our herps with us now. So that's pretty neat. But yep. So Christian, you want to ask her some of the random questions?
Yeah, go for it. I'm typing a comment right now, but jump on it. You do the first one.
All right, Alyssa. So, what's a nickname?
No more questions.
She goes, I'm done. I'm out.
What's an embarrassing nickname you had as a child growing up?
Nothing really. No embarrassing nicknames.
Everybody had one.
I mean, the
The most
closest would be Quack Quack.
Quack Quack?
Yeah, Quack Quack.
The duck? Like a duck?
When I was little, that
why-
was yay. That's it.
Well, you got your daughter's nickname is Ting Ting.
Yeah, but that's because her name is Tori Twing, and she couldn't say Tori Twing, so when you asked her what her name was, she said, "A Ting Ting. A Ting
Oh.
Ting," and it just stuck. So, yeah. My most embarrassing nickname, and my grandmother still calls me this every time she sees me, is Angel Face.
Oh. That's nice.
Angel Face.
Angel Face?
Mine, when I was a little kid, they when I couldn't say my name, my name's Christian Lee Cisneros, and so I would say Christian Lee Ananos, right? And so to this day, my aunts still call me Christian Lee Ananos. But if you spell out Ananos, it's like an anus,
And
and I'm like, damn it.
So you were Christian ass the whole time growing up?
Yeah, Christian and ass.
Nice.
So I guess I lived up.
Yeah. What is the most expensive cigar you have in your humidor?
I really don't because I keep on smoking them.
She just rotates them.
What's the,
So you don't. You're not a cigar collector.
The Padron Family Reserve, the 40 years one.
What's
But
yours,
it's not
Nick?
those now because I smoked it.
Mine is a factory smoke by Drew Estate. It's $2.05. That's the most expensive cigar ever.
Yeah, I don't.
Because I'm so bougie.
McBougie Jelly Bean.
No,
Bougie jelly bean.
the most expensive cigar I had in my humidor, $100 Triad, and we sent that to cigar. So probably, I don't know, have a Lost City. I think is that what it's called? Opus. Yeah,
Jolly.
Jason Jolly. So yeah, I think that's the most expensive cigar. Christian, what's your most expensive cigar? Like we don't already know.
It's a 1960 pre-embargo Cuban.
Ooh. I think you're bougie.
It was a hand.
Bougie one.
It's a hand-me-down. It's one I can't sell, so it's just like it's just sitting in there. Just
How much were you offered for the cigar, though?
I was offered somewhere around $5,000 for 11 of them.
Bougie.
Thing I've ever been offered $5,000 for, dude, stop. I'd turn that down because I'm a married man. Yeah. So, Alyssa, what's the most expensive pair of shoes you have in your closet?
I want to say these Cardi B limited edition Reeboks. They're just, I mean, not too expensive, but they're like, what, 100, 130?
Okay. I think Nick's got us both beat on this one.
Christian has some $2,200 Manolo Blahniks that he wears on Saturday night.
They're 6-inch heels.
Yeah, stiletto 6-inch heels. So they're
Back from my stripping days.
His name was Mike Honcho. That was his stage name. He did a full spread for Playgirl magazine.
Yep. I'm not proud of it, but hey.
$20 is $20.
I know, yeah.
No, I don't have the most shoes that I have in my closet are like $140 Jordans. Like really, really expensive.
I still have my pair of Doc Martens from high school. They were like $120 back then.
Yeah.
So
They're like throwbacks now, so that's like double the price.
yeah. If I put them up on eBay, I'd probably go for more than my Cuban cigar.
They probably would.
What else we got? What are the other questions?
Oh shit! I don't know. Hold on. Y'all talk for a second. I'll find something.
Put it on the spot. Let's go.
Lag.
Whoa. It's like a old Japanese movie.
Held my breath there for a second.
Don't pass out on us. So, what would you say you spend the most money on?
What did you call me?
I said, what would you say you spend the most money on? Clothes or cigars?
Cigars. I go to Ross.
Okay, so I'll put you on the spot. I'll put you on the spot on this one, Wesley. Ready? So, what's a cigar that everyone else loves that you think that you secretly find overrated?
Can I give you two?
You can. I would love to hear two.
Gurkhas and I'm sorry, but the Epicurio pledge. Sorry.
Okay.
I'm with you on that. The EP Carrillo, like those cigars, they've been the #1 cigar by Cigar Aficionado 2 out of the last 3 years. Those cigars are trash. Like they're garbage. I've smoked fucking $5 sticks that are better than that crap. They're not. I'm with you on that one, girl. You're not telling me anything I don't know. And Gurkhas are shit cigars too. Sorry, Wayne, but they are.
But yeah, those are the two. I'm like,
Hey, goddamn, that place is gonna burn
and
down.
I smoked the pledge. I smoked it 3 times just to confirm. But to me, was it
It's an okay cigar for me. It wasn't my cup of tea. I think the Opus brands are completely overrated and overpriced.
Yeah. Totally agree.
If you could be anyone else for a day, who would you choose to be? You want me to answer first? If I could choose to be anyone else for a day, who would it be? It would be Miss Hardash, because I would want to know what it's like being married to the coolest motherfucker in the entire world. That is exactly who I would want.
That's a good answer.
I just came up with.
I hope she's listening.
He's been thinking about that. That's like he made that question just so he could say that.
That was right off the cuff. That's. So Christian, what about you?
I don't know. I don't know.
You know what? Actually,
No, if I If I could really be anyone else for a day, I think it would probably. I would want to be your governor, Christian.
You'd like to be who?
Matthew McConaughey, because
Oh yeah,
your future governor.
Matthew McConaughey.
I think Matthew McConaughey is the coolest fucking guys in the entire world, and I would love to just to have that, just to be that cool and have that badass of a voice and be like, be cooler if you did, you know, like that kind
All right.
Yeah, that's like high school girls. I keep getting older, stay the same age. Like that's the level of cool. That's where Matthew McConaughey is the shit.
So Alyssa, have you thought about who you want to be?
No, actually.
Okay, then throw this out there. If you could smoke a cigar with anybody, alive or dead, who would it be?
That's another curveball question.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Yeah, at some point, sitting there smoking a cigar in the lounge, you had to have thought about somebody like, man, if I could sit down with so-and-so and just smoke this cigar with them.
I want to say Cigar Vixen.
Okay.
Okay, what cigar would you smoke?
Because I would pick her brain. You know, I would ask her questions as to, you know, how I can grow, or how I can, like, you know, make my Instagram better. You know, any trick of the what's the term again?
Tricks of the trade.
Yeah, that.
Okay. Nick, who would you do?
If I could sit down and smoke a cigar with anybody alive or dead, who would it be? It would probably be Cigar Nut 2019, so I could learn his secrets and beat his ass Charger Ash competition and bring home the Bravado card to Alabama where it belongs. Now I'm looking at the comments.
Dustin Holden said Willie Nelson.
Willie Nelson would be one I'd want to smoke a joint with, not a cigar. I want to sit down and burn a fatty hog leg.
Okay, so if you ask me that question, if you ask me who I would smoke a joint with, it would be Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
Okay.
Snoop Dogg. If I had to sit down and think about who I would want to smoke weed with, I'd have two choices. One would be Bob Marley, just because it's Bob Marley, and that would be one of the coolest people I think it would be to get high with. And then two, it would be Socrates, because I think I would love to have a stoned conversation with Socrates and just get into the mix of everything. Like, that would be badass.
For alive, it would be Matthew McConaughey. For dead, it would be the Notorious B.I.G.
That would be a good one too.
That was good.
Would you rap with him?
Probably. I don't know. It depends on how stoned we get.
Continue. If you're smoking weed with Notorious B.I.G., pretty stoned.
Yeah.
Okay. Another question, since we got on drugs. If there was anybody alive or dead you could trip acid with, who would it be?
Jimi Hendrix.
Roger Waters and David Gilmour. The two guys from Pink Floyd.
I would say Chris.
That would be it.
I'd
Chris?
say Chris. Yeah.
You want to trip acid with Christian? That would be. I've done it. It's not that great. Like, we just sat there.
We just stared at the wall. Like, holy shit, it's dripping.
We just stared at each other, and then, like, I would rub on his face every once in a while.
That's the idea, right?
Ooh, Samuel L. Jackson, that's a good one. So yeah, I used to be a real big drug back in the day. Al Capone. When I was 20, Alyssa, when I was 25 years old, I'm 6'3", right? So what?
Really?
11 inches taller than you. Yeah, but I was
Rub it in,
six
why
foot
don't
three
you?
and 100. Listen though, 6'3" and 145 pounds. I could suck in, and you not only see you could see my ribs when I wasn't sucking in, but I could suck in, and you could see the lumps in my stomach where my organs were. Like that's how skinny I was. I was bad. Like I did a lot of drugs, a lot of ecstasy, a lot of acid, a lot of cocaine, like a lot.
And I remember when I was 160, that was the best year of kindergarten in my life.
You would.
So, yeah. All right. Let's see.
So what about celebrities? Like, what celebrity cigar smokers would you like to sit down with and smoke with?
Celebrity cigar smoker.
Would it be a woman? Would it be a man?
It would be a man. It would be a man. No, not that one. Not that one.
Not that. Yeah.
The other side.
Keep going. Toward the back. The expensive stuff's in the back.
Yeah. Get 10.
It's in.
Okay, listen. Okay. I don't know.
I think mine would be
About
like
that.
Michael Jordan. Mine would be Paul Giamatti or Nick Jonas.
Chris let out his secret Jonas Brother crush. He has her CD in his truck right now.
On loop. I cried when the band broke up.
So, Alyssa, if you could come up with your own cigar, like if you had a cigarxpinay cigar, what kind of cigar would it be? Like if you could just like go there, pick any cigar, what kind of cigar would you roll? Would it be a Camaroon?
I would say Cameroon wrapper, and then Nicaragua. Criollo, and Habano filler.
Nice. Damn, you got the whole flavor profile there.
Yeah, you know.
Mine would be a Maduro wrapper, like a dark, oily Maduro wrapper. And then if you take like a pepper shaker, you just unscrew the top off of it and you just dump it throughout like the whole cigar. And then take it and roll it up like that. That would be the hard. That would be what that is.
How about you just use some habanero powder in there?
What did you got that like ghost chili or what was that one cigar that you searched out and it wasn't as peppery or spicy as you thought?
Carolina Reaper.
Oh yeah, the Carolina
I
Reaper.
bought 5 Carolina Reapers for like $65 from this dude on Instagram because I was like, oh shit, Carolina Reaper, that's gonna be such a fucking cigar, and I got it and smoked it, and it was fucking such a letdown. Like it was such a letdown. And I spent $65 on cigars that I could have found them on a shop. Christian cigar, if there was a Leon cigar, he would take the lightest Connecticut wrapper you could find, and he would go pluck some piece of a cloud off, and he would put it in the Connecticut wrapper and roll it up. So when you light it, you don't even feel the smoke. Like it's just like, and the only way you know you're
Cloud 9.
Yeah, it'd be awesome.
It would be awesome. It would be totally awesome. It'd be like white smoke coming out of your mouth, but you don't even feel it. Like be eating cotton candy, but without the sugar. So sugar-free cotton candy.
That sounds disgusting.
Manny said to send him those Carolina Reaper.
I'll send it to you. You'll be just as disappointed as I am.
So, what is your?
You smoke? Do you smoke Cubans at all?
Once in a while. Once in a blue moon.
What's your favorite go-to?
I would say the Bahiki. Cohiba Bahiki.
Yeah. The Bahiki. That's a bougie ass cigar. That's like the bougiest of bougie. That's like the king. If there was a king in bougie cigar land, the Cohiba Bahiki would be that king.
Yeah. Maybe.
And it would
So now at this point,
it would sit on a golden bedazzled throne in bougie cigar town.
There you go.
Yeah.
So at this point, throughout this entire show, we've all been bougie at one point.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
But Chris, you're still the
My
bougie one.
My favorite Cuban is either the Epicure #2 or the Partagas Series #4, depending on what kind of food. Those are good. I like them a lot.
I like it a
What about you,
lot.
Christian?
I don't know. I haven't really found like my favorite Cuban. I haven't had as many as you or Chris. So I'm poor when it comes to Cubans.
Chris is like the bougie cigar king. So. There you go. Manny's my favorite Cuban. That's what my little Cuban cake.
Cuban sweet cake. So Alyssa, what are your aspirations in the Instagram world? What do you want to accomplish? What do you want to do? What is your dream? Not necessarily even in the cigar world, in the community, Instagram community. What is your cigar dream?
My cigar dream? I really haven't thought that far.
Really? I mean,
Right
you
now-
talk about cigar vixen, like you want to become better, like in the Instagram world or visibly in the cigar community. Like, where do you want to be? What do you want to accomplish?
I feel like I want to work on my content. You know, I'm still trying to figure that out. You know, I don't know if I just want it to be purely just, you know, the cigars that I smoke day to day. If I want to, you know, post more pictures of me, of more puff selfies. Yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I'm just
Like, do you consider yourself, or do you want to be a cigar influencer in the community? Do you want to be a reviewer? Do you want to be
Shop owner.
cigar famous? Like, what is the end goal?
I want to say influencer and reviewer.
Okay.
So you'd
know,
like
I
to have
find-
like your own cigar vixen does?
Eventually, yeah, have my own cigar line, my own brand. Eventually, but that's baby steps. There's a lot of investment that goes
Yeah.
into that.
Well, the best way to do it is just jump 2 feet in and just do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, there is a lot of.
Open a cigar shop in the middle of COVID in Texas. That's how you do it. You put your big boy underwear on, and you say, "Fuck this shit. I'm just going in here." Jump in there and do it.
Yeah, I mean, you're taking the right steps. I mean, working in a cigar shop, learning the business, and really kind of just broadening your range. Those are the first steps of becoming what you want to be. You
Right.
know, and you've already got a good jump start on the Instagram side of things and getting the followers. You know,
hmm I
best.
do want to become a cigar sommelier. So there's that program that's on Instagram. I do want to
Hmm?
enroll in that and get
That's
that.
cool.
Yeah. Me and Justin have actually talked about that too, because we're very passionate about cigars, and I would like to know like every in and out of what the cigars. And there's actually a place in Huntsville here where we live in Alabama that has like a class at their shop that they teach that. It's like 6 month or 8 month class, like 2 hours a day, 2 days a week, where you go down and they teach all that stuff. So that we've actually talked about doing something neat, but we just work so fucking much. 5 kids that we just don't have time to do that.
There's stuff online too, like I think it was Cigar University or something like that you can take the online classes and do some stuff like that. And there's different programs to learn. That's definitely something, But I think experience, like in a cigar lounge, gives you so much more range to do that stuff and to learn from that case. I mean, I don't think, granted, I don't think a piece of paper can really give you as much credibility as just time in a cigar lounge and learning from yourself and going out there and just smoking cigars and finding your flavor profiles and stuff.
Exactly right, and that's what I tell people. It's good to expand your palate, try a variety of different cigars. Don't just stick with one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
So, Nick, we have any plugs that we want to plug?
You got the patch wall? Throw up our patches. So we'll have to get. I know we do have some of your patches, Alyssa. They are in Justina's box. They're inside, so I do not have my patches out here with me. The only ones that hers and mine. So I apologize for that. But if you want to throw yours up again, and tell everybody how much they are and where they can get them at, so people will know, so they can go pick up a cigarxpinay patch.
Yeah. Look at Chris. Look at him.
How do they get your patches? If somebody wants to pick up one of your patches, Alyssa, how would they go about getting them?
So if you guys want to pick up my patches, actually I have to make some more. But if you guys want to purchase patches, just DM me. I use Venmo, PayPal, or Cash App.
Cool. Nick, you want to go through
So
these?
Christian's got all groups and clubs that we follow. I'm going to breeze from really quickly. We got Glasses and Ashes on the top. Left-hand side, Pistol and Stick, Legion Concepts, Ohio Cigar Mafia. What is that one? Cigar Club California. Oh, and then we got Ashes Cigar Club Dubai.
Bye.
Cigar Crew, Mimo. Yeah, Mimo and the Cigar Crew. The Clutch of Smoke. Got Napalm Cigar Smokers. We got Elion Cigars. Up. We got another Elion Cigars. We got Smoke and Dram Society. Smoke and Dram Society again. The Hard Ash Cigar Society, who's some jackass. We got the Asheville Cigar Club, Alabama, who's got a really hot president. Asheville Cigar Club, Texas, who's some amazing people. There's some of our really good friends. Cigar Sessions, Operation Cigars for Warriors. Which one is that? The Pop Smoke Squad?
Pop Smoke Squad.
Yeah, Pop Smoke Squad. We got Good Cigar. He's got 2 of his patches up on there. The Ghost and the Gray. Cigar Rollers. Another Hard Ash Cigar Society at Asheville Cigar Club, New York. Up. Damn, we got a lot of Asheville cigars. Which one is that? Wisconsin?
Yeah.
Yep. The Goat Cigar Club, Miss Hard Ash, another Good Cigar. We got Cigar Smokers Worldwide. Up. Jesus Christ. Which one is that? Australia.
Australia.
Asheville Cigar Australia. The Clown Cigar Crew. Clint Eastwood, Silverback Smokers, Cigar Dojo. Up. Cigar Porn. We have the Helping Nicaragua Family Cigars, the Boss Up Cigars, and then I got on the bottom.
The new ones.
Yeah, I smoke sticks cigar patches.
Yeah.
So
And then I think there's
all
some
of
more,
our
but I don't have them.
word.
And we'll do a patch trade so I can put you up on our patch wall.
Yes.
So we will do that. So Alyssa, thank you very much for being our guest. And like we said, next Thursday we will have Earth, and we hope you can make it to meet all of our fans so they can get on there and talk to you. I know you got one of them saying hello on here right now. Police 9385. Is that Mock? Who is that?
I didn't see.
Yes, it is Mock. Okay. Yeah, that's our buddy Mock. He is saying hi to you. But yeah, he'll be on next week. He's a great dude. If you watched any of our live videos, he's the one that's on there arresting people on live. So it's pretty awesome to watch. It's like an episode of Cops, and you get to smoke a cigar when you watch it. So it's Manny's dad. So next week you'll see Manny gets on there. Mock is it's the illegitimate son. They're like spitting at each other. It's like
we brought a lot of families together on this herb.
We did.
Nice.
Well, cool. We really appreciate you coming on. If you just stay on and stay in the waiting room, we'll do a little post show and then we'll get off.
Yeah. Thank you
All
so
right.
much for having me.
Yeah, thank you.
Fun.
All right, we'll talk to you later.